Now, before I talk about our last topic, I just wanted to speak on something real quick. In December and January, Gunther retired two of the biggest names in professional wrestling, in John Cena and AJ Styles. Things that I didn't even think he should have been capable of doing. Yet and still, WrestleMania is less than 30 days away, and Gunther does not have an official match that I know about. How the hell does that happen? The WWE made the decision to have Gunther retire John Cena. And if I would have had to bet everything that AJ Styles wouldn't retire to Gunther, then I would have nothing at all. So in a very short amount of time, Gunther has done the impossible. He retires the wrestler that broke Ric Flair's record of most championships, and he retired one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation, AJ Styles. And now I guess he's doing a third impossible thing. He's done the first two things and doesn't have a match going into WrestleMania. Then something happened that I thought was kind of insane. But maybe that's just me overthinking. The last time Gunther had a match recently was against Dragon Lee. And he dominated Dragon Lee, beat his ass, and somehow choked him out of his mask. In the luchador tradition, losing the mask is a no-no. So 2 weeks later, which was this past Monday night, why the hell did Dragon Lee have a match for the Intercontinental Championship? What did Dragon Lee do within these 2 weeks to redeem himself from Gunther beating him out of the damn mask? The commentary team said that Dragon Lee had stepped up since his match with Gunther. They're completely downplaying and ignoring what the hell really happened. And what the hell is the commentary even talking about? What did he do in 2 weeks that showed improvement? I look up and he's just in an IC title match with Penta. And ain't it kind of crazy how Gunther has been whooping everybody's ass, and it all stems from John Cena. AJ Styles stood up for the legacy of John Cena and slapped the shit out of Gunther. Got his ass choked out and retired. Then AJ Lee tried to step up for the honor of AJ Styles. Got his ass choked over the ring apron. This is what they ass get for trying to take up for John Cena. John Cena was in a submission and basked in it. Being choked out of his career was okay with him. He was at peace with it. So why would AJ Styles even come fight for somebody that didn't want to fight for their own damn career? And then now it's just a domino effect. Because what's next? Is Rey Mysterio going to come down and take up for his fellow luchador Dragon Lee? And then Rey Mysterio gets his ass choked out at WrestleMania and retired? Is the WWE really trying to tell me that they took Jey Uso out of his singles run and away from the World Heavyweight Championship picture to put him back to square one in a tag team with his brother, to now having the potential of losing the tag team titles to Austin Theory and Logan Paul? Is the WWE out of their damn mind right now? I mean, I guess I've asked that question so many times right now, I should know the answer. Why waste all of this work Jey Uso has done on a singles run just to put him back in the tag team? They have no opponents for the Usos in the WWE. A large part of that is because the WWE don't have any real tag teams. I mean, of course you can name a few here and there, but let's just be real. The tag team division does not exist in this company. It hasn't for a very long time. So why would the Usos even be considered for a tag team reunion? The way I look at it, the Usos should not be a tag team unless you're putting together dream matches. Jimmy Uso has quietly improved a lot, on the microphone and inside of the ring. This would have been the perfect time for Jimmy Uso to go out here on a singles run and show what he could do. If the WWE stops trying to water down Jey Uso, he could be picking up right where he left off at and being in the running at a real title. Even if you want to talk dream matches, there's not a lot of those left on the table either. So I just really need some help trying to figure out what benefit it does to have the Usos be a tag team, when as of right now, more could be accomplished apart. It's like things are backwards in WWE. You have a great stable like Judgment Day with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, but you can't wait to break that up. You had Jacob Fatu with Solo Sikoa, And now Solo Sikoa is with the rest of the family. To me, that just means that you could have had the most dominant faction and stable in WWE, with Jacob Fatu being the enforcer. But they broke that up. But the Usos is where the company draws the line. The only way WWE should have put the Usos back together is if they're going to have a match with the Hardy Boys and the New Day at WrestleMania. What the hell are we doing? And what are we talking about? This should have been the only reason why that move was made. Matt Hardy himself has went on social media and teased such a match. Does the WWE need Matt Hardy on the creative team? Maybe that might be part of the answer. Because why is it that he could think of something so brilliant, but yet we're watching Monday Night Raw and we're seeing Paul Heyman talk to Austin Theory and Logan Paul about winning the tag team championships? That's not even all that bad, to be honest. But it's horrible when you're talking about doing this at WrestleMania. This is some shit y'all could wait to do at Backlash. Just any other event than the Super Bowl of WWE. This type of event is reserved for special matches. At least that's what I thought WrestleMania was about. The WWE didn't have the Hardy Boys for a long time, if I'm not mistaken. The last time I checked, the TNA Partnership still exists. How many more years are all three of these teams even going to be available around WrestleMania time? Michael P.S. Hayes is a part of the creative team, and he's somebody that's had experience with the Hardy Boys in the past. He's also somebody that vouched for Jey Uso to win the Royal Rumble when he did. It's time for Michael P.S. Hayes to speak up in that damn writer's room and get this shit together. We're not going to see these three teams in wrestling all at the same time for that much longer. So as far as the Usos, the Hardy Boys, and the New Day at WrestleMania, is either now or never.